Hello everybody. We're going to make up a cute little truck sign, which I thought about doing yesterday. If you want to check out this paper, click on the little paper clip down the bottom and you can get the link to it. I've got a frog on my throat, gosh. How's everybody doing today? Oh goodness. Let me see here. Okay. Hey Denise. Hey Lisa. Hey Lois. It has been one of those days today. I'm just running and going and trying to get everything done. And I lost a piece here. Let me see if I can find it. We're going to use a piece of wood you've been trim around this discounted sign or discounted surplus I got from Walmart. It was like $2 over in the discount place. And this is the wood I've got. I wish I had some wooden beads, but I didn't. So I took this little piece of thin trim and we're going to put around it. And I've kind of been looking at this. So I think I'm going to just stain my board with just some paint. And we'll put those beads around and we'll decide what color to do those beads. We're going to go ahead and paint the outside of it, the sides, the back. And I'm probably going to put a stripe of color down here. Maybe a green is kind of what I'm thinking. Did I leave my green out here? I don't know. See, we'll probably put, no, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just stain it. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Janine. Or Jeannie. I should know that. My mom spelled her name the same way. Same way. We're going to go ahead and take, make sure I've got my right side up here because I did that one day. I put it on backwards. We're just going to take some of this top-notch brown. And I'm going to take a wet wipe. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Dawn. Jeff is inside with Declan. He wanted to come out here, but he'd break his neck out here for sure. But we're going to go ahead and stain this with this paint. And it was like a 49-cent one or 47-cent one I picked up at Hobby Lobby. They had it on clearance. And I really do like this color of brown. It makes a really pretty brown stain. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, today would have been my dad's 84th birthday. And it's hard to believe he's been gone almost 8 years. It'll be 8 years next month. And one of those pictures was when Emma was about 6-7 weeks old. I got a 4-generation picture with my dad, which I absolutely love that picture. Because he was not feeling good that day. And he lived almost a year after that. Okay, I think that turned out to be a really pretty color right there. I'm going to put a little bit more up here at the top. Hey, Cindy. Was it about Maine? Well, Lauren and them didn't get to go to Cozumel because of the hurricane. They were kind of bummed about that. Yeah, I did, Tony. I thought I commented on it. I thought I commented on your post. I hate that for Jim. Yes, we are going to Maine on Monday. We will hit Maine about 2:30 Monday. I am so excited. So excited. Haley called me today and we were talking and have a good little chat. Hey, Betty. Now, I don't particularly like the edges of this one because it's kind of rough. You can tell they've glued several layers of boards together to make this frame. And it's kind of rough and gruff because you can see where maybe they had like some glue spots in the wood and that just doesn't want to soak in as good. Now, the sides are a whole lot better, but you can see right here where they have glued several pieces of wood together. They've compressed them together. But yeah, we just, We are going to make Cindy, we're making a sign with some rice paper I got from Decoupage Central. Actually, I downloaded it from, this was a digital download. A digital download. And it's a really pretty old rusty truck. And it really looks rusted. And it's got some blue in it, and it's got some rusty colors. And I'm thinking about painting this trim, maybe a green, maybe a green. That green I've got's a little bit dark. I may have to mix it up with something else. I'm going to go ahead and just stain the top of this board here. And you know what? Let me get something and put underneath this because I've been cleaning paint off of this thing all the time. Whoop, that's the end of that roll. That's okay. Got it at Dollar Tree. Let's stick that on there. And I've got my wood U-bend pieces right here. And these are some thin pieces. I already broke one of them. Yeah, it did. I have a Epson EcoTank 2840, and it is a really good printer, and it is so good on the ink. My HP that I had was awful. I put more ink in that HP than I ever did any of my other printers I've had. And it's just an inkjet, and I just sprayed a little bit of hairspray on it when I got done, and it's good to go. And I had some rice paper from Amazon. And it's a little bit big. I had to trim it down just a little bit. Okay, I'm just getting a little bit of this brown paint on here. And I just kind of want to do the outside edge here. But I think Declan is finally missing Griffin. Lynn sent me a video of Griffin today. And Declan had to watch it over and over and over. Yeah, you pay less for the printer, the more you pay for the ink. And this printer really wasn't that expensive. We got it at Sam's. And a lot of people use this one and change it out to be a sublimation printer. But I needed just a good printer. Come on. There we go. Let me put my scissors here to keep that paper down. I should have turned it upside down. Hey, Lori. Okay, let's go ahead and dry this real quick. I didn't put it on very heavy, so it doesn't take too long. Oh, really, Kim? I had an HP, and it seems like for some reason, it ran out of ink all the time. I could not print very many prints without it going out. And this one, I've had it about 6 months, and I went through the ink that it came with. Actually, I haven't gone through all of that. And I just had to replace some black. And other than that, it's been a really good printer. I have a Epson EcoTank, which EcoTank is, it has this little door opens up, and you put your ink down in there. And so if you get low on yellow, you just fill up the yellow. If you get low on the magenta, you just fill up the magenta. You don't have to fill up all of them. You usually have to do black more than anything else. But I've only had to fill my black up one time since I had the ones that come with it. And those are just really limited. You don't get a whole lot with the ones that come with it. But it is a Epson 2840 EcoTank. And I got it at Sam's, and I know Best Buy has them. I don't think Walmart carries them, but you could always check at Walmart too. I'm sitting here looking at my paints, and I need to paint this inside edge. And I think, what do I want to do? We got this paper here. Yeah, I quit using HP. I used to have HP a lot, and I just quit doing HP. I don't want to get rid of the top of my house there, but I'm just going to cut this because I need to have it straight. And I'm thinking about putting a little bit of green We'll get our tires there. And let's just go ahead and cut this while I'm trying to decide what color I want. But I'm excited about getting to Maine. I think it's pretty. Haley said it turned off cold and rainy today. And she said, well, make sure you bring a jacket. And I'm going to cut this very good. Yeah, mine's just a step under that one. I didn't go with the bigger one, which, whoops, I bet I cut the wrong piece. I bet I cut the wrong line. Nope, I got the right line. I got the right line. I scared myself there. Thought I got the wrong line. But I do like it. But yeah, Maine is going to be gorgeous in the wintertime, and I can't wait. With a cord going around it. I don't think I have well, I might have a cord. Let me look. I may have a cord. Let me check I knew I did that. I did go off of it just a little bit. Let me straighten this up. I knew I did that. Okay, let me see if I got that straight. I might have a little cord. I have a piece of jute I think would fit in it, but I don't think it's wide enough or deep enough. But we'll look at it. Did I get through that house? I sure did. I need to come down and cut from this line here because I don't want to get my roof up there. Let me cut on that line right there. I made that line for a reason, so let's go ahead and cut on it. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I did. I just got the very top of that. Let me get a good crease there. I've creased this so many times, it's hard to tell which one I want. There we go. I want to make sure I got it good and straight. Oh, your internet went out. Goodness. I tell you what, Facebook has been deleting comments off my page. I went to comment and answer somebody, and after I hit send to post my answer, both of our comments disappeared. Yeah, I'm going to wax around the edges because I'm sure that I'm going to have to sand a little bit. Waxing does wonders, doesn't it? Your phone died? There we go. Okay, let's just cut. Let's see how good we are. Well, no matter how hard I tried, I'm still off just a tad at the top. And just a teeny tiny bit at the side, but that's okay. Let's see if I've got any cording over here. You know, I do have this. This isn't really this is more of an upholstery, but I think I can cut this little piece of it off. Let's see if it'll go in. Where does it start and where does it stop? This is like some upholstery cording. This would be pretty. Let me find my end here. There we go. Let's see if that would go in. I'm going to take off this little edge that it's sewed on. And I need to find some better scissors here. Oh, I'm going to have to go through all my scissors. I don't know what happened to my good ones I've always had over here, my green handled ones. Okay, this is going to work. We'll put this cording around it. Whoever said that, that was a good suggestion. We got a lot of Texas people in here, don't we? Waiting for fall weather. We had more of a fall weather today. It was hot in the building, but I had the laser going all day long, and I'm going to be out here all night long cutting out orders. All night long. Because I want to be done and make sure everything that is in is out. Oh, goodness, Barbara. Let's see how much we got here. I can put that little seam there at the bottom. Oh, that's going to look good. And make sure I get that seam at the bottom so we don't see where I cut it off. And I think we can even round the corners. Let me see how much I need. Make sure I've got enough. Okay, I'm going to cut it right here. That should be plenty. And let's go ahead and cut off this edge. This is like where you're making upholstery and you use this part here to catch it in the seam. Gail, we leave 5 o'clock Monday morning. Yeah, well, I mean, I been cutting for 2 days. And I want to get everything shipped out either tomorrow or Saturday morning. I can still ship it Saturday morning at Westville. That's just a little town up beside me. Oh, yeah. I haven't even packed yet. Haven't even packed yet. But I did get a Temu order in today, and I already opened it up. I should have waited. But I really wanted to see if they were going to fit. But I got some long sleeve, lightweight sweatshirts. And I'm going to pack those. I threw them in the washing machine. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if this is going to fit. And I think it will, and I may not even have to put those beads on here. If I put that on, I really don't even need this. So I'm not even going to put the widgie bit on it because I think it's going to look good just with this cording. Okay, let's set that aside. And let me grab some Mod Podge here. Let me get my other Mod Podge. Let me get this Mod Podge. Did you know that now they're making a tinted Mod Podge? All you got to do, guys, is put a little bit of Tim Holtz, the oxide inks in here, like the Vintage Photo or something like that, and you've got tinted. Emma, you want to know where we live or what state I live in? We live in Oklahoma, but we're going to Maine to see our daughter and our son-in-law and our grandson. We're going to try to go at least twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. Not this next summer, but the next summer we've all decided we're going to take a vacation together. We're working on one of those. And just do a family vacation somewhere where all of us can get together. So since Lauren had the cruise this year and Haley and Mike came down here this year, we're not going to do anything next year. Your husband's in Oklahoma right now. What part of Oklahoma, Emma? I live in Stillwell. We're just right close to the Arkansas line. Okay, I'm making sure I get a good coat of Mod Podge on here. And I'm going to put my paper down. You can see how good this prints through. It prints really good through the back. Yeah, Char's okay. She has just been so busy. She did a short video this morning. I did see that. I can't find my iron. I'm going to have to look when I get back. I just haven't had time to really do a deep look for it. Okay, let me get a little bit of Mod Podge here in my corner. I didn't get enough down here. Nope, I didn't. You get some right here. This wood just kind of soaked up my Mod Podge. Whoops, I got way too much here. Way too much. Oh, definitely praying for all those, you know, especially for like Tracy, my friend Tracy. She's right in the middle of that storm. Talisa's in the middle of that storm. Everybody in the path of that storm. And for Tanya Hayward, too. Okay. You can get that little bubble there out. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's put in that trim. Let me see if this little piece is right here. Get that little piece of trash out of there. We're going to put this trim in here. I think it's going to be cute. I don't think Tracy did. Oh, that's going to be cute. Okay, I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue. I put just a little bit all the way down. Whoops, and that's unraveling on me. Oh, these stinking scissors. Let me put that down in there in the inside. And I'm making sure I get that cut part out. Let me get that fraying out of there. Where that piece is fraying. There we go. Let's just put a little bit down and we'll go a little bit away, little ways at a time. We'll make that corner and keep it twisted. This is going to be a pretty quick project tonight. Okay, making sure I keep all of that piece all the way down. Get all that fuzz off there. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit around the corner. Now, Jeff and I are going to be busy in October. We'll be back the 5th of October. And then the next weekend, we've got to go to Anadarko, Oklahoma for my great niece's wedding. Then we'll be home the next weekend. And then after that, we're going to Rockford for Jeff's cousin's daughter's wedding. We're going to Sarah's wedding. She is just a little bit younger than the twins. Her sister is actually the twins' age. And then we're just going to be busy. Going to be busy. Okay, let me twist that right there just a little bit so I can get that raw edge in that glue. So mainly we'll be gone on weekends. Okay, now let me see. Get that glue out. I'm glad somebody mentioned that because I forgot I had this trim. Okay, let me get that in there. All right, I need to cut this right here. And I'm gonna put a little bit of glue in this little mess right here. This may be the only part that I have a problem with. Okay, let me find something to put in there. What? I need to have a, let me see if this tool here will do it. That's about the only thing I don't care for is right here in this corner because it's not a smooth corner. And I'll let this dry and then I'll paint something, a sealer over the top of it. But I think that rope right there, oh, I'm glad I got it on the right side up. Right side up. Isn't that cute? But if you're able to download, but they also have other trucks that you can buy. They have several different trucks that you can buy. But I don't care for this little corner right here. I may have to see if I can come up with something and put on it. I'll have to think about it. Anyway, guys, that is what I got for tonight. We weren't on here very long at all. Oh, thank you, Terry. We weren't on here long at all. And I'll think of something to put up here in this corner. I don't know what, but I'll be looking for something. Maybe I'll find a corner piece or something to stick on here and do that. That might be what I can do. Thank you, Susan. Anyway, everybody, have a great, have a great evening, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. My gosh, I can't hang on to anything. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Yeah, bling would be good. I'll have to look and see what I got. Anyway, have a great evening, everybody.